From the KBIA Newsroom in Columbia, I'm Victoria Harrison. Soccer fans have a rare chance to get a close look at the World Cup trophy today at Westport Plaza in Creve Coeur. But as Jeremy Goodwin reports from St. Louis, a selfie with the trophy is as close as many soccer fans will get to the World Cup tournament.
A small group of invited guests watched retired soccer player Roque Jr. pick up and kiss the trophy. That's a privilege the Brazilian defender earned by winning soccer's most watched competition in 2002. But anyone lining up to take selfies with the trophy who hasn't won a World Cup will need to settle for viewing it through a protective case. Missouri Governor Mike Kehoe says fans who can't swing pricey tickets to World Cup matches still have ways to feel involved.
Even if they can't actually be at Arrowhead Stadium, there'll be thousands and thousands of people that come to the market that actually don't get in the game, but just going to be a part of the excitement around it.
The trophy viewing will be at Westport Plaza's green space from noon to 8 p.m. I'm Jeremy Goodwin.
The Missouri House passed a bill yesterday that would require people who drive certain large vehicles to pass English proficiency tests. The legislation applies to commercial vehicles like semi-trucks and school buses, but there are exceptions for farmers and first responders. People who voted against the bill say the tests can be subjective, but bill sponsor Republican Representative Carolyn Caton says the Highway Patrol has a protocol.
It's pretty obvious if someone can read and understand the signs versus if they can't. So in their mind, it's really not subjective.
The legislation also requires commercial drivers with non-citizen licenses to carry proof of legal status. Teachers union officials say a Cole County judge's ruling that Missouri tax dollars may be used to fund private schools could have a particularly negative impact on rural public schools. Todd Fuller is a spokesperson for the Missouri State Teachers Association and says the provision isn't fair because private schools are not held to the same test score standards.
There's not always equity there between private schools and public schools in terms of how you get your funding based on the kind of testing that takes place.
Fuller says rural school districts depend more on state funding because their population base and property tax income is smaller than in urban districts. A flood watch has been issued for Columbia and surrounding areas from 4 p.m. today through early Sunday morning. The region is also expecting severe storms. KOMU 8 reports the flash flooding threat is highest south of I-70, where heavier rain has fallen over the last few days. The system will bring severe thunderstorms as well as the risk of damaging winds, hail, and potential tornadoes to the area. The Columbia Missourian reports that thunderstorms are expected to start at about 6 p.m. and continue throughout the night, with winds reaching speeds between 13 and 18 miles per hour. In the event of a tornado, the safest place to be is in the basement or an interior room with no windows on the bottom floor of a building. I'm Victoria Harrison, KBIA News, Columbia.